What's up, Packers fans? We're talking injuries. Who's up? Who's down? Who's in? Who's out? As Inigo Montoya once famously said, let me explain. No, wait, there is too much. Let me sum up. We'll start with the wide receivers. Actual good news for this group on Thursday as both Jaden Reed and Dontavian Wicks were on the practice field. Wicks came out of Monday night's game fearing a high ankle sprain, which can sometimes last weeks, if not months. To see him out on the practice field already obviously bodes well, though you never really know how much work these guys are getting when the media leaves. We'll see if he practices tomorrow, suffers a setback, what have you, but just having him out there, good news. Hopefully good news Sunday when they take on the Bucs. Reed came out of Monday night's game being evaluated for a concussion, but apparently no worries there. He is still dealing with an ankle injury that he's been dealing with for weeks now, but he has played through it and played well, so don't think that will keep him out for Sundays. The downside at wide receiver, Christian Watson missed another practice, and for all intents and purposes, Matt ruled him out for Sunday, saying he doubts he practices tomorrow. That means he misses the entire week of practice, and traditionally the Packers don't let guys run if they haven't practiced. On the defensive side of the ball, Jair Alexander was practicing, though he's been practicing the last 2 weeks and hasn't seen the field. We don't know if he's going to be listed as limited, but I suspect he will be when the injury report comes out. LaFleur was asked if tackling was the biggest concern or a major concern, and kind of affirmed that, yes, they're still waiting for that shoulder to get to a point where Jair doesn't have to worry about throwing himself, his weight, into a ball carrier. No doubt they'll be monitoring that right up to kickoff. Hopefully they can get out there Sunday against Evans and company for the Bucs. The good news on defense, Quay Walker returned. He's been dealing with a shoulder injury. It's kept him out for a few games, and it's been noted. Devondre Campbell is a ghost of himself these last couple of weeks since coming off of his own injury, and Isaiah McDuffie is serviceable, but certainly lacks Walker's burst and physicality. Hopefully, he practices on Friday and is right for Sunday's game. At the running back position, Aaron Jones continues to practice, which they are clearly hoping he's out there on Sunday because A.J. Dillon is not practicing due to a thumb injury he suffered at the end of the Giants game. Matt LaFleur saying they will give him up until kickoff, and we've all heard that before, and usually that means he ain't going to play. But if there's a dude you can count on to tough it out, it's probably A.J. Dillon. But if Dillon's unable to go and Aaron Jones is unable to go, you got Patrick Taylor and Kenyon Drake. Come on down. It's your turn to tote the rock for the Green Bay Packers. Clearly, there's some ways to go here, a couple days to get these guys healed up, and who knows really on Aaron Jones. Feels like he's just on the precipice of being back from that MCL injury he suffered a couple weeks ago against the Chargers. But we know the Packers are notoriously conservative when it comes to injuries. I suspect if there's a chance they can hold him out one more week, they probably will. But man, the Packers desperately need someone to emerge at running back Sunday against the Bucs. Other injuries of note, Darnell Savage did not practice. He has a shoulder injury of his own, and Elton Jenkins sat out. He's also dealing with a shoulder injury, though Jenkins has been limited and or missed practices throughout this last month or so and has always answered the call and been out in the starting lineup. So hopefully that continues and we see him Sunday against a pretty formidable front for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's all the latest on the injury front from the green and gold. Please hit subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. CHTV, we are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide.